Sunday, Moscow will be a paradise for vintage car lovers. That is because some of the world's finest automobiles from a bygone era are on show until the end of the week at the annual Old Timers Gallery exhibition in Primetime's Ivor Bennett, where he went to check out the four-wheeled classics.
161 kilometres per hour. It doesn't sound that fast today, but in 1940 that was the land speed record for the Soviet Union, and this was the car responsible, the Gaz GL1. It's since been restored and is now up for sale for $250,000.
The GL1 grabbed my attention as a child because its design was just so out of this world. It took me 4 years to rebuild it. 37 people participated in its creation. Its birth was hard, but it was interesting and exciting, of course.
The GL1's part of the Old Timers Gallery on show outside Moscow. There are classic cars from all over the world parked here. Check out this 1905 Ford, the first of its kind to be seen in Russia. But what's really grabbing the attention today isn't even on the road yet.
Now, this car might not look like much at the moment, but over the next 4 days it'll be used to show how vintage models are put together. Now, it'll probably take a little bit more work than what I'm doing right now, but eventually all of this will be transformed to an Opel Kadett K38 model from 1939.
The restoration process isn't always as easy, though. This 1960s ZIL limousine took 12 bullets, but it doesn't show now. It used to belong to ex-Soviet leader Leonid Brezhnev. A gunman mistakenly thought he was in the car with a group of cosmonauts. The driver died, but the rest, remarkably, escaped unharmed.
It's still a mystery how the cosmonauts all survived. 12 bullets hit the car. You can see all the marks in the picture. One bullet just missed Leonov's head by 1 centimetre. He managed to turn his head just as the shots were being fired, and at that moment the bullet passed.
The cars here are a shining example of vintage roadsters, but they're not just for show. This 1966 Jaguar Mark II is worth $120,000. Despite its hefty value, it's regularly taken for a spin around Moscow's congested streets. Risky, yes, but who wouldn't if they had the keys?
It's very smooth. It has very good contact with the accelerator, 220 horsepower. I understand why it was favourite among criminals and detectives in England. Many people try to film it on their mobiles when they see it on the roads.
The exhibition's only just revving up and will be on display until Sunday, so get behind the wheel and put pedal to the metal before these beauties zoom into the distance. Ivor Bennett, Primetime Russia, RT.
Oh, they're beautiful. I want every single one.
It's funny, cars, as they get older, lose value until they're almost worth nothing, and then when they get very, very, very old, and you look after them, they become very expensive.
Yeah, I wish that could happen with females as well, but it doesn't, sadly. Just in case, the show is on until Sunday, so don't miss the cars at the Crocus Expo Centre.